Hello and welcome back to another one. And today we have more on Eminem's latest album from a new report by the official charts company, and also more on how the Wookov has changed things for celebrities, and 50 doesn't miss an opportunity to make fun of others in this period. In case you missed it, my last video was on Netflix LA Originals that stars Eminem and other legends like Snoop, dropping in a few days, and that video also included Eminem's all-time hits record that places him in the top 10 at the moment, and since Eminem still got no plans to retire, we can expect Eminem to extend those records, so check out that video if you missed it at the link that pops up now. If this is your first time here, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss an upload, and to support our work, hit the like button and share this video with your friends. So the official charts company released the latest report now that the first quarter of 2020 is gone, and Eminem's latest album, Music to Be Murdered By, is currently the biggest album released in 2020 so far, and I'd like to point out that by Eminem standards, this latest album has not set the world on fire, as it got off to a slower start compared to his previous albums. But that's enough for Eminem to hold the title in 2020, despite the total lack of promotion, relatively speaking of course, for an artist of his caliber. It's like Shady Records and Interscope have even gone out of their way to make sure the album gets no promotion. It's what it looks like these days, to be honest, and one user reacted to the news stating, "How is this guy still selling so much?" And this is a completely valid question, not a diss, because of what's been going on. Most fans that have been following the news know that the LSM turned their backs on Eminem over a decade ago, and the only time they hurry to cover Eminem news is to either post bad reviews for his latest albums or controversial news that paints him in a bad light. So a regular bloke in the mainstream bubble will often believe Eminem is old news based on the kind of coverage he gets, but little did they know that things like this happened in the last decade. For instance, Eminem sold more albums in Canada than Drake in the last decade, despite Drake dominating the songs chart in the country, hit after hit. But not many know this since it gets no coverage. It was the same for album sales in the United States, where Eminem dominated in the last decade for male artists, and surprisingly, even when it comes to song sales in the last decade, Eminem ranks higher than those that appeared on the songs chart more often than he did, like Drake for instance. Furthermore, in 2018, Eminem sold more albums than any artist in the entire US music industry across all genres of music, but that got minimum coverage compared to news like when a snippet of Eminem surfaced online in which his lyrics included siding with Chris Brown over Rihanna, something that's certainly not shocking to hear from Slim Shady in the Relapse era, but the LSM went bonkers to push their narrative of Eminem the bad guy. Now, the Wookov has put nearly everything entertainment related on hold. Video games like The Last of Us 2 have been delayed indefinitely, and physical sales of music albums have tanked, and the latest reports suggest that the sales have now hit the lowest in Nielsen history, the organization that provides data for album sales in the United States to Billboard. On the side, stylists and barbershops have closed down, and it's beginning to show in pictures and videos of celebrities online, and 50 Cent doesn't miss an opportunity to poke some fun. He tweets, "Man, where's the time machine? They got old on quarantine, lol," and some comments under this post show that after all these years, some people still don't understand 50's pettiness and sense of humor online. These celebrities in this time look to have run out of hair dye, since those are non-essential products in a period like this, and many footballers online have shaved their heads in this period. This was also 50 Cent a few weeks ago when he made the news for posting this on Instagram with the caption, "Okay, we gonna be alright." But with all the news like this, I have to say that 50 Cent should speak for himself on that one. So how are you guys coping in this period of isolation? You can share your experiences in the comment section below, and also leave your thoughts on Eminem's Music to Be Murdered By, the top album in the UK to release in 2020. That will be all for now. Like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.